Santa is coming early this year, at least if you're booking flights for a holiday getaway. Christmas trips have been running about 3.3% cheaper this year over last. And here to tell us more is WSJ middle seat columnist Scott McCartney. Scott, great to see you.
Great to be here in person.
It's so fun to have you on set and with such good news as well.
Yeah.
So Christmas travel looks like it's a little more affordable this year.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think there are several factors going on, including that the holiday is on weekend this year. So the travel dates are more dispersed. But there's a lot more low-fare competition out there, and we've seen fares drop all year. Often you don't see that continue into the holidays because airlines know they're going to fill every seat and can really run prices up. But not this year. Prices are lower than last year.
So this year you're seeing them down. Not a huge decrease,
right, but
something that is significant enough to get people excited. Are there certain areas or locations that are proving to be more popular?
Yeah, I think, well, the first and foremost, Cancun is just kind of going off the charts. And it's really interesting. So the U.S. and Mexico signed an open skies treaty that took effect in August. And that allows airlines to put as many flights in as they want for the most part. And what we're seeing in December in particular are a whole lot more flights going into Cancun from all over the country on U.S. airlines and Mexican airlines. And so prices to Cancun for airfare down 4% or so for Thanksgiving, but 11% or so for Christmas. And there's been hotel building. There's just a whole lot more capacity and cheaper prices as a result.
Cheaper to be warm this Christmas, yeah. But if you want to be cold too, you can go to Finland, right? Is that or Iceland?
Well, Iceland,
yeah.
Reykjavik turns out to be Iceland has become sort of a hot destination for travelers who, they've been everywhere and done everything, and they want to get off the beaten path. So it's a new place to explore. But there's a discount carrier called WOW based in Reykjavik that's now flying to 5 U.S. cities. And Iceland Air, which has been around a long time, has a popular stopover program. So you fly Iceland Air to Europe very cheap and spend 2, 3, up to 7 days in Reykjavik for free.
Great European vacation there, right?
Yeah, so it add a little excitement to your trip to Paris.
Absolutely. And you say also there's a trend this year of more and more people are traveling over New Year's Eve this year?
Yeah, I think this is really interesting. Folks at Kayak noticed this in a lot of their search activity that there's a lot more interest in New Year's. Some of it may be because it's on the weekend. Some of it may be that, you do your family obligations at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then you do something for yourself on New Year's. And so they're seeing lots of interest in destinations like Iceland, but also places like, and this was a surprise to me, Nashville.
Free concerts, right? Free concert, that might be part of it.
There's a very large free concert New Year's Eve that Keith Urban is hosting this year. And so that's a big attraction for a lot of people.
Are there days coming up, Scott, that you would recommend people to do their flight shopping, like Cyber Monday maybe? Is that a good day?
Well, Cyber Monday, airlines have really sort of embraced the whole Cyber Monday phenomenon. So I think you definitely will see sales, possibly for the holiday period, more likely for January, February, post-holiday when they have a lot of seats to fill. But that's definite. It's interesting with Thanksgiving, because the travel is so concentrated on certain days, prices start high and stay high. And it doesn't, as long as you don't wait until the last 10 days to book, you're going to get kind of the same price anytime. Christmas is different. It'll start lower and build. You'd be smarter to book your Christmas plans before your Thanksgiving plans and save money that way.
I've noticed that. I had to book a flight on Christmas Day because it was cheaper to fly on Christmas Day than Christmas Eve or the day after Christmas.
Right.
There you go. Well, Scott, thank you so much for that.
Sure. Great to be here.